Welcome back everybody, it's me, Mandalika, and we are back with another MotoGP 22 video career mode today. So we are in round 2 and it is the Indonesian Grand Prix. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the track name because I don't really know it very well. Obviously the first year that this has been on the calendar as well. It's a brand new track. Going to take some getting used to. So yeah, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. If you do subscribe, thank you very much, I really do appreciate it. And don't forget the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos as they drop onto the channel. So let's dive straight in with Moto3 Round 2, the Indonesian Grand Prix. Okay, so here we are again. We've got the a couple of contract signings, or not signings, but offers, or not offers, but that are interested in us, sorry. So we look through Moto3. We're not really going to take a Moto3 contract. We're going to try and stick with the CIP bikes. We have a quick look at Moto2. Unfortunately, again, I have to do my apologies. I do want to bring live content to the group, to the followers, and to the channel. Just unfortunately at the moment with restrictions, I can't. It's a bit hard to pick up the game when you don't have all the feedback through the controllers, and unfortunately with the way that I bring live content at the moment, I don't get the feedback. So yeah, hopefully that will change in a few coming weeks. I'm hoping to try and get something that will sort that out. So anyway, a brand new circuit for the calendar this year in a the Indonesian Grand Prix at Mandalika. I think I'm saying that right. Apologies if I'm saying that wrong. The official race this year was very interesting for the Indonesian Grand Prix. So let's hope we can do a good show as well. Yeah, I think it's going to take some getting used to this track. So we're definitely going to go with the track study to turn on the ideal telemetry to start with. It might be that that's something that we have to turn on at this stage just to try and get used to the track. Obviously, I need to do a lot more laps on this to get used to it. I'm going to cut out qualifying. If that's something that you guys are unhappy with, let me know in the comments. But hopefully just trying to get through Moto3. So, we head straight to qualifying's result. Somehow, we managed to get pole. Now, just to put it into perspective, we were 21st place in FP3. I think I was 16th in FP2. And I believe we were finished FP3 at about 7th or 8th place or something like that. So we just managed to get into Q2 and somehow managed to get a pole lap. So we don't really know where that came from. And that is also the second race in a row that we qualified on the front row and we've qualified in pole position. Not that I think that's going to stay, but yeah, we'll go with it. I have struggled to get used to the track, to be honest. So I have kept on the ideal trajectory for the race just to try and make it a little bit more competitive. Otherwise, we would have been a fair distance away from the rest of the field. So yes, we've got medium tyres on. Let's see who in the grid. So we've got John McVie in second place, who's gone for a hard front. I did contemplate the hard front just before the race, to be honest, but we'll have to see how the medium fades. Hopefully, or not fades, but fares. Hopefully it can hold in there. A lot of the riders at the back of the grid have gone for a medium, so with a bit of luck, a soft medium. I don't know, Anna. I think that's a bit of a mistake there. So yes, we are here. We're on the grid. As Gavin Emmett's saying there, the Indonesian Grand Prix. We've got the lights are on. As soon as the lights go red, we're a go. So here we are. I still haven't updated the clutch button there, so apologies for that one. Hopefully remember to sort that out. Make it a little bit more realistic that you have to hold the clutch in at the race start. So we go round the first corner. And we are 0.4 in front of Isan Kavara at the moment. As you can see, I've got the ideal trajectory there just to help me with the track. Because we aren't used to this circuit. It's a brand new circuit for the game and for the actual official calendar. So, going to need a few more laps around here to get used to it. Hopefully by the time we get to Moto2, it'll be a little bit different. We'll be able to have done a lot more testing, a lot more time trials on the circuit, just to try and get used to the braking markers and all of that as we come into turn 10. Very tricky turn 10. We always end up going deep into turn 10 and losing a little bit of time out of there, but A little bit of a lift from the front wheel there. Isan Guevara dives up the inside, but with nowhere to go, and just hits the side of our bike and goes down. So unfortunate for him. John McVie is also in the battle with us at the moment. See, John McVie just taps us a little bit there as well. It seems to be that the AI is a lot quicker than me into the corners. Round the corners and out, I fare a little bit more than the rest. We normally get a dive up the inside. Yes, we do, by John McVie. That means our rear wheel comes, our front wheel comes off the ground under acceleration, because you get that disruption in your flow. But we are now in the slipstream of John McVie as we come down to turn 1. Can we get past him before the corner? No, we can't. Is he going to cut in front of us? No, he isn't. We brake a little bit later than them, but we use quite a lot of brake. As you can see there, they come off the brake a lot earlier, and use that corner speed into the corner, as well. I like to try and use the corner speed round the corner, and coming out of it a little bit quicker. So yeah, you can see the contrast in rider ability there. So that's pretty interesting, pretty cool. So we got John McVie in front. We are second place. We got Dennis Onchu behind. This is a tricky one. Very easy to go wide through here. John McVie goes a little bit wide through there. We get the power. We're using power map in 3 because at the moment we haven't been minus red fuel. You can see there we were outbrake John McVie into the corner, and then coming into the main part of the corner, they gain the time back. But through these little quick sharp corners, oh dear, probably going to get a track limits warning for that one. Yep. Yeah, through the sharper, not sharper corners, more flowing corners, we are quicker than the AI at the moment. So we are now up the inside into the final corner. This is going to be a risky one. It's very demanding on the front tyre. Oh, he's given us a little nudge there. That's going to make it wobble. Get a little bit of friction, a little bit of rumbling through the controller into that corner as we repay the favour with that one. Sorry about that, John. We are still in power map in 3. We're going to come straight out of his slipstream because we're going to go round him. We had the fastest lap for a few seconds, if that, as Tata Suzuki gains that back with a 1:39.5 as he is in 8th place. John McVie there, don't know what's happened to him, but he's gone down to 3rd place. Dennis Onchu, the ever hard but fair sometimes battler, Dennis Onchu comes past. We try to keep in front of the grid here, or the rest of the riders. We are forming a bit of a line there. If you look at the map on the bottom left, you can see a proper Moto3 train as we lose the rear wheel grip as we come round that corner. We are going to try braking later than Dennis Onchu here, but we get rammed there by Tata Suzuki, who was in 8th place. So I don't know if that was a bit of a lunge from him. We pick up a track limits warning, which I don't think's really fair, considering we were knocked off by Tata Suzuki, who's come from a long way back. And again, as we tried to get on the acceleration out of that corner, he's come round the. He was on the curb, used a little bit of the curb and sent himself wide, but nudged us wide as well. So, regardless of that, it's Tata Suzuki in 2nd place. Sergio Garcia now in 3rd, so they've come a long way. I would have said there's a bit of a train, so I think anyone within these top 8 is going to be battling for it, as someone's crashed and they are not inside the top 8, I don't think. But we are back to 1st position, and we start the final lap of this Indonesian Grand Prix and the first time around this circuit. I don't see that we're going to get the race win with the amount of riders behind us and the nature that is Moto3 with the late lunges. Kaito Toba, our teammate, has also got a podium position at the moment. That would be pretty cool for the team to get to on the podium. Sergio Garcia is sniffing the win as well. We've had power mapping 3 for pretty much the entirety of this circuit, because it's quite easy on fuel. We come round here, we need to get a decent run out of this corner to try and stay in front of Sergio Garcia here. We don't get a good run out of the corner. And we do pick up a little bit of curve there as well, so that's not ideal. We're going to dive up the inside of him here and try and release the brake a little bit. It's going to send us wide, very wide through there. Oh, Tata Suzuki. as we rejoin the track from going a little bit wide. We weren't too wide, we stayed on the track, but Suzuki might have cost us there. Sergio Garcia is now 0.4 in front. I'm going to go a bit wide there. Tried to release the brake a little bit too early. That's going to cost me, I think, the first place position. We've just got to try and keep our teammate Kaito Toba behind us here. We're going to play very defensive into this final corner. Yeah, okay, we might have sealed that. That might be Kaito Toba going wide into the exit of that corner. Oh, there are two of them. I thought both of them were going to hit us there and take us out, to be honest. But we've got a podium for our first race in the Moto3 season there. It was only round 2. It took us 2 races and a brand new track to get podium position. As you can see there, Kaito Toba and Taito Suzuki were actually quicker than us. In fact, all down to 10th were quicker than us, race pace wise. But I do think that that's something to do with having to defend and attack at position. So we are second in the championship after round 2. Javier Artigas is first. We are first, or our team is first in the championship, and we do have a Parc Ferme celebration there with our team. Kaito Toba there behind us, talking to Sergio Garcia. So it's good to see we've finally got a podium. I say finally, it's only 2 races in, but yeah, we've got a podium for the first time in our Moto3 season, and it's only taken us to race 2. So hopefully that can mean good things for the season and for the championship. And of course, those all-important credits and reputation to gain us a decent contract for the Moto2 season and give us that head start for a bit of reputation heading towards MotoGP as well. Yeah. So we pick up the 1,500 reputation points there. We let our credits build as we finish second. And our objective is top 15, so technically it was top 15, but second place is really good. Development test. We didn't do very well in development tests, but we do, what's this? Tyre management tutorial. I'm not really concerned about the tyre management, to be honest. I don't think that was that bad, considering the tyre wear that we had through free practice. So we've got a couple of contracts that could be interested in us. MP Conveyors Speed Up. So that's different. I don't think I've ridden the speed up for a while, so that'd be quite interesting. Yeah, couple of new team contracts there, and we just sort of have a look at what sort of teams we'd like to race for in the following year. Maybe Gresini, with the likelihood of going to Gresini in the MotoGP, it being a lower team. Yeah, I don't really know what team to race for. If anyone has any opinions or requests for me to ride on next year, stick it in the comments and we shall have a look as we just look at our last sort of technicians, if you like. And we've also got some upgrades to make on the bike that we can do. So we've got maximum torque or fuel consumption. So we do go with fuel consumption, although it was really good in the last race anyway. Frame, we've got tyre consumption or better reactivity. So we're going to go with tyre consumption, try and reduce the amount of wear we cause on the tyre. So with that, we've got the 4 weeks until the engine and 3 weeks until that. So we head to Argentina in the next race. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button and leave a like on this video. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. If you do, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate the support that everyone gives me, not just on YouTube, but on all of my other social media sites as well. If you haven't seen them, check them out on my bio on the YouTube. And follow me on TikTok, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, don't forget the notification bell. Don't miss any of my other videos. We did do a double bill this week for MotoGP as I'm just getting into the game, really enjoying it. So just wanted to bring as much content as I could of this at the moment. So yeah, we've got the Argentina race next year, a circuit that I'm relatively quite good at. So I do enjoy the Argentinian track. Yeah, like I say, it's quite a good one for me. So let's see how we can get on. But that's it. So I shall see you all in the next video.